So if you are an introvert and starting out in photography, and if you are confused that which is the best genre of photography you can get into, then this is the right place you are at. Because in this video, we are going to share which are the three best genre of photography which you as an introvert can get into and not only just love but even become professional. So let's get started. Hello and welcome to this new video. My name is Imtiaz. So when you think about photography, the first thing comes to our mind is that photography is a field for extroverts. Here you have to talk to many different people and deal with team of people. Well, yes and no, because certain genres of photography do require you to deal with different number of people and work as a team, especially if you're talking about wedding photography or let's say commercial photography for sure. Well, I can talk only about wedding photography because I do wedding photography a lot. Here you do have to talk to the bride, not only just bride and groom, but also you have to talk to their parents, and sometimes you also have to deal with their guest because they are all around. And nowadays, every single person is a photographer having a phone in their hand, and they all think that they can also input or give their inputs to the photographer. So you have to keep everyone happy. You have to take not only just give direction to the bride and groom or the parents, but you also have to give direction to the group of people. So here you have to be in the team and be people's person. Same as commercial photography. Commercial photography is vast and huge genre, and here you are dealing with number of people, not only just clients, but you're dealing with the creative directors, and you're dealing with the director of photography, and you're dealing with the assistants and production assistants and many number of people. I can't say much about commercial photography because I am not into that genre of photography yet. I still haven't shot any campaign, but I certainly know people who are into it, and they are not only just people's person, but they are very extrovert. They love talking to people and they love dealing with a number of people. So if you're an introvert, then what do you do? Do you can you not do photography? Of course not. There are different genres where you can get into and still do photography, and not only just do as a hobby but also become professional. So first in the list is product photography. Now it's simple, but it's very technical. Simple because you don't need very big studio. Well, at least when you're starting out, you don't need a big studio, lots of gears. You don't need to have team of people working around. You don't need to have a PA and creative assistants and creative directors and blah blah blah. The list goes on. You can do it by yourself in your own space, in your own time. Product photography, obviously you're gonna get the products from the clients, and you only have to deal with the clients. You just have to talk to them. They're gonna give you directions, what sort of shots they want, and you can do it in your own space. Second thing, I said technical because even if you're just shooting, let's say if you're shooting for this mouse, that's your client. You have to understand the ins and out of lighting, ins and out of angle, what angle you're gonna shoot, what sort of mood you're gonna create, and most importantly, what story your client want to give. So you do have to know ins and out of your camera, and it's slightly technical sort of photography. But if you're an introvert and if you like your own company and if you like to stay by yourself, this is one of the best genre you can get into. Here you don't have a team of people, just like in commercial you don't have a team of people around, at least when you're starting out. Maybe later on in future, when you are growing up in your career, you might have to have a bigger studio, more lights, more bigger setup. But at least when you're starting out and you're not that comfortable, product photography is one of the best genres, and also it's one of the biggest genres because this day and age of social media, every single client and every single business owners want their product to be a campaign and promote on Instagram or probably on TikTok or YouTube or whatsoever, name it, and there are many different social media platforms. So that's where they wanna promote their products. Now, second in the list today is urban photography. So if you're someone like me, I'm an introvert, but I still like to go out. I don't like to confine myself in one place and just be there and shoot. I like to go out, find different angles, find different things, new things, and shoot there. So urban photography works perfectly for me. Now, obviously, here you are shooting cityscape, you are shooting monuments or landmarks, but that doesn't mean that you have to be in a really big metropolitan city like London or Paris, New York or Jakarta or Tokyo or any other bigger cities of the world. You can also do it from your own small town or village. All you got to do is bring the best vibe story you want to tell of your own city, and that is urban city photography. And as a starting out photographer, this will be the best genre for you, because here you don't really have to have any studios or anything. All you got to do is have your camera, your lens, and by yourself, and just go out, walk, and explore the city. When you're talking about being a professional in photography, or let's say urban photography, yes, it's not so easy to make money in urban photography, because here there are no clients who can approach straight away and send you the products. Here you have to shoot. It's a longer process. You With product urban photography, you can get into exhibitions and you can have your own workshops, but it takes time. That doesn't mean that you cannot do or be professional. This In this day and age, obviously you can use your portfolio on social media like Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and any other different place. People will approach you slowly when they see your portfolio, and your portfolio gets bigger. Obviously you can also sell it on your website prints, and you can sell it to uh, or any other stock photography. Initially it will take time, but eventually urban photography does help. And third on the list today is landscape photography. Now, I can talk for hours on landscape photography because that is my personal favorite, and I just love being into the nature, be it mountain or woodlands or on seashore, on a beach, anywhere, it doesn't matter. I just love being outside and love being with the nature. Now, if you get into landscape photography, do bear in mind that it's a very technical sort of photography. The genre does require a lot of patience, and at times you're gonna be all by yourself. Sometimes when I'm hiking mountain or probably walking in a forest, most times I'm just by myself. But if you enjoy your own company, this genre of photography is for you. Now, I'm not gonna get too much technical about what sort of gears you need or what sort of technical knowledge you require in this genre. This video is more about the three main genres of photography for introverts. So I'm not going to get too much technical, but yes, you need to have more of a technical knowledge when you're getting into landscape photography. You need to have patience, because at certain point of time will come that if you want some certain shots and lighting is maybe not good, or you're not getting a good angle, or maybe there are some other people around and you have to come back, maybe not a good weather. So you need to have a lot of patience in landscape photography, but eventually it does reward you with a really nice pictures. So landscape photography is one of the best and most known photography, mostly for introverts. And when you're talking about professional being into as a landscape photographer, yes, it's very rewarding. It's one of the biggest genres of photography where you can make big money. It takes time, it takes a lot of experience, and your name has to be out. Obviously landscape photography will take more towards travel photography, and you can be with the clients where they are mostly looking for travel photos. So these are the three main genres of photography. If you're an introvert, you can definitely get into. So if you like this video, please give a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, do subscribe to this channel, and I'm gonna see you back in the next video. Till that time, peace.